Welcome to the Software Testing Lessons Part 6. In the last lesson, we learned about differences between manual and automated testing. And today, we are going to learn about major types of testing that can be performed at various stages of development. To start with, there are two broad categories, functional and non-functional testing. And to help you understand better, here are the questions that functional testing addresses. Is the software working as expected? Are all the features functional? And non-functional testing addresses the following. How is the app performing? Is it slow? Is my app secure? Can my application handle the high traffic hours? Functional testing is all about ensuring that software and its features are working. And non-functional testing focuses on aspects like performance, security, scalability, and compatibility. Moving on, functional testing is further divided into four major types: unit testing, integration testing, system testing, and acceptance testing. So let's learn about these types one by one. What is unit testing? Unit testing focuses on verifying the smallest component of the software, such as individual functions or modules. As the developers are writing logic in form of functions and methods, they write unit tests to make sure that each of these functions and methods are working correctly. Imagine you have a big box of Lego blocks. Each block is like a small piece of code in a computer program. Unit testing is when you pick up one of these blocks at a time and check if it looks good and if it's going to work correctly. Integration testing is like connecting the Lego blocks to the other blocks and see if they fit together properly, just like making sure that code interacts correctly with the other parts of the program. Once the developer ensures that units of the code are working correctly, the next step is to test the integration of these units with the other units. It tests how these components work together and if they communicate and share data properly. System testing is all about testing the system as a whole. It verifies that all the components are integrated correctly and that system functions as expected in different scenarios and environments. In case of Legos, system testing is ensuring that all the blocks are joined together and a castle is formed just as defined in the requirements. The last type of functional testing is acceptance testing. Acceptance testing is usually performed by end users or internal stakeholders who understand the requirements from users' perspective. It's common for acceptance tests to fail even when everything is working correctly. And that's because sometimes even when everything is integrated properly, the outputs are correct, the acceptance testers don't see the result as they have envisioned. And that happens when the product requirements are not well understood. Let's say if the Lego game was about building a castle, the outcome could either be a castle exactly as defined by the customer, or it could result in something completely different. That is why performing acceptance tests is crucial so that we deliver what customer expected from us. With this, we have wrapped up the functional testing types. Now let's move on to the non-functional testing types. Even though there are many types of testing that can be conducted as part of non-functional testing, but I'm going to walk you through the two major ones. First is security testing. Security testing helps to uncover the potential vulnerabilities that exposes the system to external threats. Don't we all want the apps that we download from App Store or the websites that we use to be secure? Well, the answer is of course yes. Nobody wants your personal data to be leaked when using internet. And this is why security testing is crucial to protect the software applications by proactively identifying the security loopholes and fixing them, making sure that software is reliable and secure. Second major type of non-functional testing is performance testing. Have you ever experienced an extremely slow website? I'm sure somewhere you did. Slow web loading experience causes frustration and poor customer experience. We are living in the era of 5G and we expect everything to be fast. But know that slow web loading could be a result of several underlying reasons. It could be that application can't handle high volume of users, maybe there's a network issue, or it could be that the plugin in the app needs an update. And this explains why it is important to test the performance of application before it's released to the customers. I hope with these simple examples, you are able to understand different levels of testing and their importance. Keep watching and I'll see you in the next lesson.